You've been programmed to remain broke, trapped, and exhausted. See how to break this cycle. The truth most people never realize. What if I told you that the biggest obstacle in your life is not your lack of money? What if the reason you feel stuck, exhausted, overwhelmed, and constantly struggling isn't because you're incapable, unlucky, or destined to live this way? What if, without even realizing it, you've been conditioned to accept a life far below your potential? Think about it. Have you ever noticed how so many people wake up tired, rush through their day, work hard, come home exhausted, distract themselves for a few hours, sleep, and then repeat the exact same cycle, week after week, month after month, year after year? Many never stop to ask, why am I living like this? Who taught me this was normal? Why do I feel like I'm running but never moving forward? Today, we're going to talk about something that may completely change the way you see your life, because the truth is, many people have been programmed to remain broke, trapped, and exhausted, not by a secret conspiracy, but by beliefs, habits, environments, and thought patterns that quietly control their decisions every single day. And if you stay until the end of this video, you'll discover practical steps that can help you break free from this cycle and start building a different future. A future where you take back control. A future where you stop surviving and start truly living the invisible prison. Most prisons don't have walls. They exist inside the mind. From childhood, we absorb messages from the people around us. Some of these messages help us. Others limit us. Maybe you heard things like, people like us never get ahead. Rich people are lucky. Dreams don't pay the bills. Be realistic. Don't aim too high. At first, these seem like harmless statements. But over time, they become beliefs. And beliefs become decisions. Then decisions become habits, and habits create your future. Many people spend years fighting circumstances without realizing that the real battle is happening inside their minds. Because if you believe change is impossible, you won't even try. If you believe success belongs to other people, you'll sabotage your own opportunities. If you believe your situation can never improve, you'll unconsciously create evidence to support that belief. The mind is powerful. It tends to look for proof of what it already believes. That's why changing your life often begins with changing the story you're telling yourself. Why so many people feel exhausted? Let's talk about exhaustion. Not just physical exhaustion, mental exhaustion, emotional exhaustion. The kind that makes you feel drained even after sleeping. Many people are tired because they're carrying invisible weight. The weight of fear, the weight of comparison, the weight of regret, the weight of financial stress, the weight of trying to meet everyone's expectations. And here's the problem. When you're exhausted, you stop thinking about the future. You focus only on survival. You stop asking, what do I really want? Instead, you ask, how do I make it through another day? And when survival becomes your only goal, growth becomes impossible. This is exactly why so many talented people remain stuck. Not because they lack ability, but because they lack the energy, clarity, and belief needed to move forward. The dangerous comfort zone. Most people think the comfort zone feels comfortable. It doesn't. Many times it feels miserable, but it's familiar. And the human brain loves familiarity, even when it's painful. People stay in jobs they hate, stay in routines that destroy their health, stay in habits that keep them poor, stay in environments that drain their confidence, not because they enjoy it, but because it's predictable. The unknown feels scary, Yet every breakthrough in life exists on the other side of uncertainty. Growth requires discomfort. Learning requires discomfort. Change requires discomfort. The question isn't whether discomfort exists. The question is, will you choose the discomfort of growth or the discomfort of staying the same? Because one leads to freedom, the other leads to regret. Call to action. Before we continue, take a moment and write in the comments, "I am breaking the cycle." Not because typing words magically changes your life, but because change starts with a decision, and decisions become actions, actions become habits, and habits create transformation. If you're committed to becoming a stronger, wiser, healthier, and more successful version of yourself, write, "I am breaking the cycle." And if this message is speaking directly to your situation, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Because we're building a community of people who refuse to settle for less than the life they were created to live. Now let's continue. Your environment is shaping you. Here's something most people underestimate. Your environment is influencing your future every single day. The conversations you listen to, the videos you watch, the people you spend time with, the books you read, the thoughts you entertain. All of these are shaping your beliefs. Imagine planting a seed. Even the strongest seed struggles in poor soil. But place that same seed in healthy soil and it flourishes. The same is true for human potential. Many people are trying to grow while remaining surrounded by negativity, distraction, and hopelessness. You cannot expect a different future while feeding your mind the same inputs every day. If you want a different life, you must create a different environment. Protect your mind. Guard your attention. Choose carefully what you allow into your life. Because your future is being built by what you repeatedly consume. Small choices create big destinies. Most people wait for a dramatic breakthrough, a huge opportunity, a life-changing moment. But transformation rarely happens that way. Success is usually built through small choices repeated consistently. Reading 10 pages a day, walking for 30 minutes, saving a small amount of money regularly, learning a new skill, waking up slightly earlier, being intentional with your time. None of these actions seem impressive in a single day, but over months and years, they create extraordinary results. The problem is that many people underestimate the power of consistency. They want immediate results, and when results don't come quickly, they quit. But life rewards persistence, not perfection. You don't need to become a different person overnight. You just need to become slightly better than yesterday. Then repeat, again and again and again. Stop waiting for motivation. One of the biggest lies people believe is, "I'll start when I feel motivated." The truth? Motivation is unreliable. Some days you'll have it, many days you won't. Successful people don't act only when they feel motivated. They act because they've developed discipline. They understand that feelings come and go, but commitment remains. If you only work when you feel inspired, your progress will always be inconsistent. Instead, learn to take action even when you don't feel like it, especially then, because every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust in yourself. And self-trust is one of the most powerful forces in the world. The life you want requires a new version of you. This is perhaps the hardest truth to accept. The life you desire may require a version of yourself that doesn't exist yet. A more disciplined version, a more courageous version, a more patient version, a more focused version. The good news? You can become that person. Every day, you are being shaped by your choices. The person you become 5 years from now depends largely on what you repeatedly do starting today. Not next year, not next month. Today. The future isn't something that happens to you. It's something you create. Final message. Your turning point. Maybe nobody has told you this recently, but your current situation does not have to be your final destination. Your mistakes do not define you. Your failures do not define you. Your past does not define you. You are not trapped forever. You are not destined to stay exhausted forever. You are not meant to spend your entire life merely surviving. The moment you decide to take responsibility for your future, everything begins to change. Not instantly, not magically, but powerfully. One decision, one habit, one step, one day at a time. The cycle can be broken, the chains can be broken, the excuses can be broken, the limitations can be broken. But it starts with a choice that only you can make. So when this video ends, don't just feel inspired. Take action. Do one thing today that your future self will thank you for. One step, one improvement, one commitment. Because years from now, you'll either be grateful that you started today or you'll wish you had. The choice is yours.